All right, so we are live on YouTube. We are live. Let's see if anybody joins the chat. Let me know if you guys are in the chat here for this Wednesday live stream. Let me put this chat here on a pop-up chat. Let me know if you guys are here. Say hello. Let me know if you guys can hear me. So today is Wednesday, so we will be going over Yieldmax distributions. We're going to go over how my portfolio is doing for Wednesday. Currently at $65,162, so that's looking really good. Up $993 for today. Overnight, we're up $19.36. So I'll give it a minute. Let me know if you're in the live. Leave a message in the live chat. And I'm going to just pull out the calculator just so we could do some numbers up. Let me know if you guys are in the live chat. And we'll give it a minute. All right. See, overall, the S&P 500 looking pretty good. NASDAQ, Bitcoin is at 115. And look at this. Apple stock rally pushes excuse me. It pushes the NASDAQ near a record. So it looks like Apple stock surges 6% ahead of expected 100 billion investment announcement. So guess that was the top mover for today. Let's look at Apple real quick. Oh, wrong Apple here. Let me see here. Apple up $10 for today, so looks like around 5:30, going to around 5:40. We had that spike up here to 6 o'clock, all the way to 2:20 for Apple. So that's good news for Apple holders. Whoever is invested into Apple stock, that's good news. All right, so let's get the video going, started. My portfolio, in case you guys missed the video I recorded earlier, my portfolio is at $65,166.15. So looking good, looking pretty good, strong. I don't think my portfolio has passed 65K ever. So if I hit 66,000, it'll be a new all-time high for me. So we'll see how it performs the next couple of weeks. In the meantime, we did get Yieldmax distributions released today. So we did get distribution information from Tesla. So Tesla, I have 169 shares. We also got distributions for Chippy, YMAG, and YMAX. Okay, so YMAX is my highest position. I'm at 1,130 shares, I believe. 1,131 shares of YMAX. Average cost is $17, so I'm down 23%. But this ETF is paying me every single week. So YMAX is always paying me every single Friday. I'm using those dividends to buy other stuff. So let's go over the distribution information on Yieldmax's X account. And you guys can see here on the screen, Tesla is paying 30 cents this week per share. And then we got Yieldmax with 14 cents. YMAG was a pretty disappointing week. Again, only 7 cents this week from YMAG. So that's a bummer. And where is Chippy here? I don't see Chippy. Let me see if I go on their website. Chippy, okay, here we go. Chippy is paying 38 cents this week. So not bad for Chippy. And again, YMAG with that disappointing 7 cents this week. Ymax 14, and then again Tesla 30 cents. So it looks like the highest was beat the Yieldmax Dorsey, right? $1.35 this week. That was the highest in this group. And then you have 5E with $1.19. I don't hold any of those positions. I just hold Tesla, Ymax, YMAG, and Chippy. All right, so let's do some numbers here. 38 cents for, we'll start off with Ymax. Ymax 14 cents, 0.14. And again, I got 1,131 shares of Ymax. 1,131 shares. That's going to pay me $158 this week for Ymax. So I'll be getting that on Friday. Okay. And then here we go to my other positions that I mentioned. We got YMAG with a pretty crappy 7 cents this week. 481 shares. 481 shares. Multiply that by 0.07. That's going to be $33 from YMAG. Okay. And I'm down 16% in this position. So YMAG has been steady around this $15 price range. So not too bad. Even though, you know, they're just paying a crappy 7 cents. But I'll take it as long as they're paying me income each and every single week. So that's YMAG. And then we're going to go over Chippy. Where's Chippy or Tesla? No, Tesla's right here. Tesla, this is the Yieldmax Tesla option, which has been doing terrible ever since I got in there. Look at this here. Look at this line right here. 8 o'clock. Took a, I guess that was the distribution. I don't know. Came down all the way to 7.59. And it's been hovering around that price. So Tesla, I have 169 shares. I'm down 40% in Tesla. I don't know. Tesla is just doing terrible. I don't know if any of you guys have Tesla in the live chat. I don't know if any of you are into this position. Let me know if you guys are a fan of Tesla. So far, I'm not, but I gotta hold on to it just to get the dividends now. So I'm down 40%, 169 shares. Multiply that by, they're paying out 30 cents Tesla. 0.30. That is $50 and 70 cents from Tesla. So yeah, nothing great, nothing spectacular from Tesla. I'm not surprised. This fund has just been honestly terrible. I know it's done a reverse split before. I wouldn't be surprised if it does another one in the future. So Sprout, he says he has Tesla and he's selling cover calls against it to exit. So that's probably a good strategy right there. Yeah, Sprout, I'm not a fan of Tesla right now. It's been doing horrible. All right, next one would be Chippy. Where's Chippy? Chippy is one of my favorites, actually. Here we go, Chippy. It's at $55 for Chippy. And I'm up 2% of $59. So 50 shares. And Chippy is paying, what did we say? 38 cents. So 50 shares, multiply that by 0.38. That is $19 for Chippy. At least for me it is. That's what I'm getting on Friday. So not bad. Again, Chippy has that capital appreciation. I like it. Doing well so far in total returns. Pretty decent distributions every week. And, just going to continue buying more, dollar cost averaging. All right, so those were the Yieldmax distributions for this week. Nothing great, honestly. This group here, I don't really find anything too exciting besides the weekly ones, but like all of these other ones like Tesla, TSMY, Roblox, OARC, I don't know, they just don't interest me at all. I think I'd look forward to just like the Yieldmax, YMAG, and Chippy ones, honestly. I think next week, I believe Nvidia is paying. Where is Nvidia? Nvidia is going to be paying next week for Yieldmax. So this one usually pays a nice distribution, but this one also hasn't really been doing anything. It hasn't come back to $20. My average cost is $23. I'm down 23% in Nvidia. So this one just not it's kind of like Tesla right now. I mean, they just don't come back. This is honestly kind of what sucks about these Yieldmax option income strategy ETFs. They just don't come back to that average cost that I normally buy them at. And I'm sure a lot of people are down in these positions, but again, I'm holding these for income. It would be nice to see that capital appreciation in these ETFs, but from what I know, they don't do that. So just holding it right now for the income. So Nvidia will be next week. So today, Wednesday, let's go to my history. And you guys can see, where is it? I did get dividends tonight. Let's go to individual. We can go to dividends, search, and you guys can see I got my dividend from NVII of $13.76 from NVII. And I believe that was the only Wednesday pair that I got. So yesterday I got my JEPQs, which you guys can see here. I got my MVDW of $18. On Monday I got SPY-T, MAG-Y, QQQT. That was for Monday, August 4th. We got the 5th. And today's the 6th, $13.76. Tomorrow will be the 7th. So we got GPIQ and GPIX paying me tomorrow, $2.40, $1.95. And then we also have Curve from we got TSLP from Curve paying me tomorrow. Sorry guys. Which is this position, TSLP. This tracks Tesla, but this one also looks like it went down after hours. But this one is paying tomorrow. I'm down $50, down 1.79%. So this will be a Thursday pair along with XPay from Roundhill. Where is XPay? XPay is right here, 118 shares. So this is the Roundhill S&P 500 target 20. And this, I am up 1%, up $102. Average cost $52.67. So this is also paying me tomorrow. XPay. So I got paid Monday, Tuesday, I got paid tonight, I get paid tomorrow, and I get paid Friday from Yieldmax. So that was my strategy, get paid every single day of the week. That's exactly what's going on. Rugger, he says, I have 80 positions, just activated drip on them today. Nice, man. 80 positions, that's a lot of positions. I used to have a lot too before, and then I just kind of minimized my portfolio to just a couple of positions. So I don't want to have too many because it is a pain in the behind to keep track of all of them. But I mean, you know, everyone's investing strategy is different. If you like working with 80 positions, then that's totally okay. But yeah, that is the strategy. That's what's going on with my portfolio. And every single day I buy fractional shares of the VOO, the Vanguard S&P 500. Here we go. So I got 5 shares. I usually throw like $5 or $10 into this every day. I'm up 29%, up $689. So you can't go wrong with the VOO. Can't go wrong with the VOO here. Is the overall S&P 500. Top 500 companies in this ETF. Easy to just buy and hold for the long term. All right, so that's that for as far as buying, honestly. What else did I buy today? So today I bought more shares of my second week. Where is my second week? So I bought more shares of MSFY. This is the Microsoft from Curve. I bought another share of this. I'm at 37 shares. I'm up 8%, up $78. So this is going to pay me next Thursday from Curve. And then I bought more of AMZP. Where is AMZP? 9 shares. So I have 9 shares now of this one. Tracks Amazon from Curve. 9 shares. I'm up 3%, up $7.69. So that's what I bought for today, as well as the VOO. And preparing for next week now. So next week, I also believe I got my REITs coming in. So Faoud, I saw your video. You add in fractional shares of Tesla. Yeah, I bought some Tesla as well. I think I just do like $1 in Tesla. Yeah, Faoud, I just went over what I'm getting paid from Yieldmax. Basically, if you saw the video earlier, I went over that as well. So I'm just going over it again in the live stream for you guys. Also went over some pairs for tomorrow and Friday. Obviously, Yieldmax is Friday. AI American VOO rocks. Yes, definitely. You can't go wrong with the VOO, man. Buy and buy and buy of the VOO. So it looks like this was news today. Apple stock. I don't know if I could read here with you guys. Looks like Apple stock rally pushes the NASDAQ near a record. Reports of iPhone makers 100 billion U.S. manufacturing pledge boosts tech shares. A rally in Apple and other big tech shares left the NASDAQ composite near a record Wednesday, while U.S. trading partners rushed to strike deals before President Trump's tariff deadline on Thursday. So it looks like that was the big news for today. That Apple stock. Let me see if I could go on to another article. See, Seeking Alpha. Apple stock extends gains, rises 3% post-market after confirming a new 100 billion U.S. investment. Trump said iPhone maker would increase an earlier U.S. investment commitment by 100 billion to 600 billion overall, confirming reports from Bloomberg News and CNBC in the day. Okay, so that was the big news for Apple today. Apple making some moves here. What does Fawad say? I need the Wednesday pairs. May you please send me the Wednesday pairs? Wednesday pairs, yes. The only ones I know for Wednesday are Rec shares. So if you guys are looking for Wednesday payments, if you want to get paid on Wednesdays, you would have to buy these Rec shares ETFs. So here you go. You get paid every Wednesday, and their growth and income ETFs. So they have capital appreciation. TSII is the Tesla one. NVII, which is the one I have, that tracks NVIDIA. COII is the Rex coin, so that tracks coin. And MSII is the, I believe, the MicroStrategy one. So these are the ones that you will want if you want to get paid every Wednesday from Rec shares. So that's those are the Wednesday pairs. Again, if you want Thursday pairs of every week, I recommend Curve. Curve has great ETFs. TSLP, AMZP, MSFY, AAPY, Goop, NFLP. These all pay every Thursday, but they don't pay. So every ETF has like their own date. So this week it was TSLP for this week. And this one is paying this Thursday. So next week is going to be MSFY and AMZP from Curve. Jay Joseph, what's up, man? Good to have you here, bro. Appreciate you for tuning in. So yeah, Curve will be the ones if you guys want the Thursday pair. And then obviously Yieldmax will be for Friday. Monday, the only one I know of is MagY right now. I don't know if there's another. Oh, and Blocks. I believe Blocks was another one that was mentioned in the chat. So I believe this one pays every Monday as well. If anyone has Blocks, I'm pretty sure this is it, but does it pay every Monday for anybody in the chat? I believe this one does. Blocks. Let me see here. Blocks dividend. We could check here on stock analysis. So yeah, they paid on the 4th, which was on Monday. Yep. The 4th. Yep. So Sprout says Blocks is Monday. Yeah, so Blocks is Monday. So that's another Monday pair if you guys want the Monday pair, along with MagY, which is my favorite. MagY from Roundhill. This tracks the Magnificent Seven. And I try to buy this even if it's fractional shares every single day. So I try to buy this as well. This one's doing pretty good. I'm up 0.47%. And then for Tuesday, if you guys want the Tuesday pair, that would be Roundhill again. Roundhill is just you know what? Roundhill, they're just killing it, man, with these payments. They're really giving us what we want. I think they're doing better than anybody right now. Roundhill, you got the Tuesday pairs, which are these are the Tuesday pairs right here. So look, here's a look a week ahead for Roundhill ETF distribution. So this is how you could do it. Look, you could get these for Tuesday right here on the screen. Let me make this a little bigger. But all of these paid Tuesday right here. You got AEPW, AMDW, AMZW, AVGW, all of these, Berkshire, Google, Robinhood, Meta. I have the NVIDIA one, Netflix, Palantir, Tesla. So this is the Tuesday payer if you guys want that Tuesday. Round Hill. They even have a Wednesday. I think they do have a Wednesday one, which is weak. That's the only ETF I don't like from Round Hill. But yeah. Followed what video frames per second? I don't even know. I just go with what the settings are already on OBS. AI American Yeef is on point for the moment. Yeef, how is that one doing? AI American. Let me look at the chart. So this one is the Ethereum cover call strategy from Round Hill. So this is at $27. Let's look at the chart. Let's go to the max. Okay, I mean, what was it trading at before? Let's see. So it looks like it started around 49, what, 50 bucks maybe? 49 bucks. Yeef, it went up to 54 back in September of last year. Was holding on to that for a bit around the $50 range. Then it came down 40, 30, 29, 22, 24. And it's been hovering around $24, 25, 26 for YETH. So, I mean, so far, there really is no capital appreciation right now with YETH down $22 since inception. But if you're buying now, it probably is a great time to buy, obviously. And if you believe in Ethereum for the long term, this is definitely a fund that you can consider getting into. J. Joseph, do you think it's a good idea to sell some individual stocks and put that money in an ETF that follows the S&P 500? So you mean like you mean like selling, do you mean like selling like Apple stock and then putting it into like the VOO kind of thing? Is that what you're asking, Jay? Yeah. Yeah, right now would be a good time to get into this YETH at this price range. Hopefully, I think if Ethereum makes a move, then yeah, I think it'll be good for this ETF right here. Faoud, it was blurry. What are you talking about, Faoud? Were you talking about earlier's video? I don't know. I record it like I normally record it. So yeah, guys, let me know what you guys are looking into. Are you guys buying anything? Are you guys adding any positions? What are you guys looking into? Let me see if I'm missing anything. I do follow some people on X. There are some people out there that are using way more margin, have way more positions than I do. it's insane. But you know, you guys can make some real money with these covered call ETFs. Oh, look at this. If any of you are into Tappa Alpha, looks like Tappa Alpha they announced their distribution for this month. So Tappa Alpha T-SPY will be paying 29 cents per share. I used to have them, but maybe later on I'll get back into them. So this is an S&P 500 ETF, and it basically gives you income. Tappa Alpha T-SPY. Let me look at how that's doing. T-SPY. So this is at 24 bucks. Last 3 months up $2. Year to date down 73 cents. Past year up 16. Since inception up 16 cents. So not too bad for Tappa Alpha. Maybe later on I'll get into this one as well. Let me check the chat. Sorry, guys. Faoul, Johnny, do you think these ETFs and round hill ones will go out and stop paying? Then what? I don't think so. I don't think they will, because people love what they do. There would be no reason to hold on to these round hill ETFs or Yieldmax if they weren't paying people. And that's what makes it so addicting, because people like seeing money just coming to the portfolio. So I don't think these round hill, Yieldmax, Curve, they're not going anywhere for a long time, in my opinion. Yeah, Jay Joseph. Yeah, I would. In my opinion, I just think it's better to hold the VOO, because, or yeah, VTI, SCHD, those are great as well. Those are all great options, but I love the VOO. It just makes your life so much easier, because you're not keeping track of so many companies. Why not just have all of them in one, and then you won't have to worry about a company doing terrible when you have all of the good ones in one ETF. You don't have to keep track. So this is going to give you long-term growth for many years to come. It pays a dividend every 3 months, and you have a diversified ETF. Again, the VOO, it has everything: the NVIDIA, Microsoft, Apple, Amazon, Facebook, Broadcom, Google, Berkshire Hathaway, Tesla. I mean, it has so many great companies in it. So if you're investing in NVIDIA, Microsoft, Apple individually, yeah, those are big name companies, but I don't like keeping track of all of them. I'd rather just have them all in one ETF and then just keep on buying this and then letting it ride. Again, this will have pullbacks here and there, but definitely a great time to buy when there's a pullback. Yeah, in the future, folks, they will be around, in my opinion. I don't think Round Hill or Yieldmax are going anywhere. Everyone likes that income. People are making life-changing moves with these Round Hill and Yieldmax ETFs. It's insane. It's insane. I actually follow this guy on X. Let me see if I could. I think it's Paradise. Oh, here he is. Paradise Mint. I like going into his X account here and there, but he invests into dividend stocks, and he actually has way more capital. I get a higher portfolio, probably way more capital than I do, but this is just an example where you guys could get all of us in the chat. Look at this. So annually, this guy makes $590,000 a year. Monthly, he's making $49,000. Weekly, he makes 11 grand. Daily, he makes 1,600. Hourly, he makes $67. His yield is 53%. So that's pretty insane. Imagine you guys getting paid $49,000 a month. How awesome would that be? $49K a month. That is life-changing. Life-changing, guys. And this is just now. If he continues to reinvest all that money, forget about it. He would be making even $60K a month. And then probably 5 years, $100K a month. Where is he? I know that, yeah. Faoud says there's another YouTuber. Yeah, I'm sure there's another. I believe there's another YouTuber makes like 700 grand a month. I mean, not a month, a year. So he's probably around like 55K a month. That's pretty insane. I think it's unconventional. Let me see if I can find him here. Conventional ideas, or what? Conventional wealth, I think. Let me look him up on Google. Probably be easier. Unconventional. Oh, here he is. Unconventional wealth ideas. I actually seen some of his videos. He makes 700 grand a year. Great channel. Definitely. His name is Todd. He makes 700 grand a year in dividends. So that's around, I believe, 50 some K a month, which is pretty mind blowing, but he's making bank. He's helping people as well. So that's what it's all about, you know, providing information out there, trying to help others that want to eventually, retire early and live that fire lifestyle. So this is a great channel to check out, guys. Unconventional wealth ideas. Check him out. Makes 700 grand a year. So yeah, guys, if any of you guys have any questions or anything like that, let me know. If not, then I guess we'll just end the live in a bit. Yeah, he does. He does believe. He does use loans from banks, so to make that kind of money, though, is pretty insane. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end the live here for Wednesday. I don't know if I'll be making another live stream tomorrow, maybe Friday if I got some time. But either way, I will be releasing a video to show you guys what I'm getting in dividends throughout the week. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel. I appreciate all of you for the support. Appreciate each and every single one of you for just joining the live stream. And yeah, guys, I'll end it here. So I'll see you guys on the next video. Have a good night. Peace out. And thanks so much.